What is good, guys? It's Rey-Jay back with another video. And this one, I'll talk about what's going on with the overall market and break down some very important levels. I'm also going to be breaking down how things are looking thus far, as we had some very big data that just dropped, and what's going to happen in the next 20 minutes as we're about to start Jerome Powell's speech. But before I break anything down, let me just mention a couple of things. Firstly, I am not a financial planner, so take nothing I say as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please check out the Webull link, which is down below and in the description. If you sign up for Webull, the link down below, and deposit any amount of money into the account, you are guaranteed up to 6 free stocks. Deposit $50 and you're guaranteed 20 free stocks. I put in $25,000 or more and you're guaranteed 70 free stocks, plus 12 months of level 2 data. Anyways, let's break down what's going on with the market. Things are going crazy. SPY just exploded as soon as the data came out, involving the Federal Reserve not raising rates again. And more data is suggesting we're going to be seeing lower borrowing rates in 2024. That is some very, very big news. So there is a possibility we may get 3 cuts coming for 2024. This is what's causing the market to just pump the way it is. And on top of this, with interest rates potentially coming down in 2024, the market's looking at this as something that's very optimistic. Now, although this is awesome, although this is great, at least from the market's perspective for now, this does not always guarantee the best of situations for the future, because generally when the Fed cuts rates, it tends to be correlated with the market basically entering some pain and entering a recession. Now, does that guarantee it? Not entirely, but there is a good chance that historically that tends to happen. So we just want to be very careful. Now, for now, the market's breaking out. SPY is trying to test this 467 area. If we get above this, our next level of resistance is going to be 468. If we get above that, then 470 would be our next target. But for now, SPY is testing 467. Watch and see how it reacts to that. That's going to be our tight resistance. We had this channel right here. We're actually still very close to it. But I just want to warn you all that even though the market's pushing and trying to pump like this, we have to be very careful with Jerome Powell's speech, because he's going to be starting his speech very soon. Jerome Powell is going to be speaking at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time during the Fed press conference. This is in just about 19 minutes from the time I'm recording this. So that's going to be very important. Whatever Jerome Powell says is going to cause some high volatility. Now, if you thought this move was crazy, I think we're going to see even more crazy moves with Jerome Powell's speech. I want to add that CPI, when it came out, we had core CPI stuck at 4%, and that could incentivize Powell to be a little bit more hawkish. So just be very, very careful. Now, right now, we're at this tight resistance. When you look at the weekly on SPY, this is the same resistance we saw at our high from the previous breakout. So if I zoom out of the charts on the weekly time frame, you could see way back in 2022, I believe it was, SPY was at this level. We were very, very close to this high right here at this 467 area. We're trying to break above that. And so far, we're kind of struggling to break 467. So we will see what Jerome Powell causes. Does the guy cause some kind of rug pull, or does the market keep going? You want to be very careful. If we do get some kind of rug pull, watch support around this 465 area. Then we have 464.5, and below that we have 464. Watch support at those low levels, because Jerome Powell could cause the market to reverse. So just be very careful, and then we could bounce right after. If he pumps us more, we could get very close to 470, but that's looking kind of tricky. So we'll just have to be very, very careful. Now, to add on to this, I just want to mention that Nvda made a big move alongside with the market. Nvda managed to push very nicely. It's currently at this high level. This is one of the possibilities I mapped out how we could get this little push. But even though we're pushing up on Nvda, don't forget that with Jerome Powell's speech, I don't know if he's going to launch this higher and we get close to the 490 area, if we get some kind of rug pull back down towards 472 or so. So just be very careful and see how it goes. We'll see if this thing ends up coming back down. We'll be watching this very, very carefully. So just be careful with Jerome Powell's speech. It's very hard to predict, but if he does cause a rug pull, you want to be prepared for that. You want to just be very careful just to be safe. On Aapl reached our target. I was talking about it getting up to this 197 area, but we'll see if Jerome Powell causes a rug pull or not. I don't know for sure, guys. It depends on what he says, and it's unpredictable. So just be careful. If he pushes Aapl up higher, it could get very close to 198. If he gives us the rug pull, it could come down to 195 again, or even below that. So just be very, very careful. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. For Tsla, If we get a rug pull thanks to Powell, I mean, Tesla could come even below this channel. I had this drawn out. I was talking about some downside coming to Tesla. It went even below expectations, like way down there. So with that being said, we'll see if Tesla tries to pump back up to this trend line to 235 as resistance, or if we reject off 233 and come all the way back down towards 230 and then below 228. We'll be watching to see if that ends up being the case. Jerome Powell is going to play a big role in what ends up happening here. So just be very careful and we'll see how it goes. As far as the QQQ goes, I was breaking down how it might pump a little bit more all the way up to the low 400s, 401, 402. And then we'll see if Jerome Powell gives us the rug pull. If Jerome Powell does do that, watch out for 399. If we lose that, 397.5, 398 and then 397 is a possibility, then a bounce after that. So we'll have to just wait and see how it goes, and we'll just be a little bit patient from this point on. But with that being said, guys, I hope that this video was very, very helpful. Get ready for some crazy volatility. Jerome Powell's about to be opening his mouth in just a few minutes. And once he does it, it's going to lead to some crazy, crazy moves. All right, I'll have to cut it short, guys. I'll see you guys very soon. Get ready for Powell, and we'll be ready for some crazy volatility. Thank you, and peace out.